Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues in my audio or the video, please do let me know. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know, guys. Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know, guys. No problems. Yes, I'm audible. Okay, that's great. Amazing, guys. Amazing. So, how are you guys? Are you all fine? How was your day? How was your day, guys? Please let me know. All good. Okay, it was okay. Good, great. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's great. So, many of you might be coming for the very first time to a boot camp that has been organized by us. So, in a few minutes, I will be introducing myself as well as I'll be introducing our company. Along with the same, I will also be asking you guys about something. Okay, so that would be great. Okay, nice to meet you again. Okay, so can you guys let me know how many of you guys are coming for the very first time to a boot camp that has been organized by us? Okay, how many of you guys are coming up for the very first time? That's be for the very first time to a boot camp that has been organized by DevTown. Like this is your first boot camp by DevTown itself, guys. Please do let me know. That's great, Mitchell Technical. That's your fourth boot camp. That's really amazing. I'm able to see a lot of different students who are coming up for the very first time for a boot camp by DevTown. Okay, that's great to see, guys, as well. Okay, many of you are coming for the very first time. Ishiti, I've seen you in our previous boot camps as well. That's great to see you once again. Okay. So you are having a lot of different students for the very first time for a boot camp. That's amazing, guys, to see. That's really nice. Okay, so let me tell you something about myself. Okay, so my name is Shaurasana, and I have been a data analyst, a data scientist, a full stack web developer, a software engineer, a machine learning engineer at companies like Reliance, Geo, Fastnell. I've also worked on with Google. I've gone to various different colleges on behalf of Google, and I've taught topics like AI, data science, machine learning, web development, full stack web development. I have a passion for teaching, and that is the reason why I started with this company called as DevTown. Okay, DevTown focuses upon core careers like data science, machine learning, full stack, cybersecurity, and tries to make sure that you guys actually know what is happening in the industry. Okay, so that was a quick introduction about myself. Please do let me know something about you guys as well. For example, from which college are you from, which year, and which branch. For example, if I'm going to introduce myself, it would be Birla Institute of Technology, CSC 2018. So that is how I will be introducing myself. So could you guys let me know something about yourself as well? Like what is your introduction? So I'm able to see DTU MBA second year. We are having third year BCA. We are having diploma in CS IIT Madras. That's great. College of Pharmacy second year 2022. Bharatpur second year CSC. That's amazing. MCA. We have NIMS University Jaipur Petrochemical BTech third year. Okay, I'm able to see somebody. Okay, Kritik Sharma. I've been here since your organization was known as Shape AI. That's great to hear, Kritik Sharma. Okay, that's absolutely amazing to hear. But definitely like to connect with you as well if you have any type of suggestions or any feedback as well. It will be highly appreciated from my end. Okay, so we have Sweeney from SRM University Chennai second year. We have students from ISE final year, NIT AP Mech. That's mechanical engineering. We are having Pune University BTech second year. That's good. We are having third year IT, but no college. Okay, so I'm able to understand many of you are from various different colleges from across India as well as from some other colleges as well. Okay, so that's great to see you guys right over here. It's really amazing to connect with you as well. Okay, in the next 7 days we will be learning about Python, we will be learning about NumPy, Pandas, we'll be learning a bit about data science. Okay, we will be understanding the differences that is there between AI, machine learning. We will be looking at what are the career opportunities in these different fields, and that is what I am we want to showcase it to you guys as well. Okay, so it will be a really amazing journey for us guys for the next few days. Okay, the only prerequisite for the boot camp is your understanding about English. Okay, that's it. If you are able to understand what I'm speaking, that is more than sufficient to join this boot camp. Okay, everything else from Python, from the learn programming language to everything that we are going to learn, we'll be learning it from the utmost basics. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Let me just open up the live chat on my tablet so that I'm able to see the live chat as well. Okay, great, amazing, guys. Now please do make sure that many of the questions that will be coming up from the students end in the live chat, it might be repeating again and again. I will try to make sure that I'm able to answer most of the general questions while teaching itself, so you don't have to worry about it. But still, I will definitely suggest you guys, if you are able to see a question that has been answered by me already, take some time out, just try to reply the person who has asked the question. Okay, try to function as a community in general. Okay, as far as the attendance goes, how to give the attendance, how you will be receiving the certificates and everything, I'll be telling you at the end of today's class, not right now. Okay, I'll be telling you that at the end of today's class, not right now. Okay, so please make sure that if somebody is asking this question again and again, you guys are able to help them out. Can my friends register now because they are interested to learn, but I saw the post now? Please reply. Seventh, if your friends haven't attended any of our previous boot camps, this is the very first boot camp that they are coming for. No issues in that. We'll consider you can ask them to start with the today's class directly. Just ask them to fill up the attendance that I'll be giving at the end of today's class. Okay, great. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, great. As far as the bootcamp goes, okay, this bootcamp has been brought to you in partnership with Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador Program. So you guys will be getting certificates at the end of the bootcamp by both DevTown as well as via Microsoft as well. I'll be showing you the certificates right now. This is my LinkedIn account, so I'll just be searching for some of the things that has been put up right over here. Let me just see if they have posted the certificates. So this is the C++ certificate. Let me just see if somebody has posted other certificates as well. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, again a C++ certificate. Let me just search for a certificate that I can show you guys right now. Okay. So the two certificates that will be given to you at the end of this bootcamp will be the DevTown certificate, as you are able to see. So this is for the Python and computer vision bootcamp that we had a few weeks back. Okay, as well as the second certificate that you will be receiving will be by Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program, as you are able to see. So these will be the two certificates that will be given to you. Again, guys, there is no cost associated with the certificates, neither with the boot camps. Everything is free. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. As well as while you are attending this boot camp, okay, the only prerequisite for this boot camp is that you are able to understand what I'm speaking. Okay, the English that I'm talking, you should be able to understand that. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Hello, sir. I wasn't able to fill the form for this bootcamp, but wanted to learn this bootcamp. Any solution? No issues in that, Fuzzy Romano. You can definitely go ahead, just fill up the attendance forms, and we'll take that into as a consideration as your registration as well. So don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, great. So let us start with our today's bootcamp, guys. Okay, so we'll be starting out by first Python as a programming language? Why are we choosing Python? That is the first question that we need to answer. Python is the second most in demand and the second most used language in the entire world, programming language, of course, in the entire world across the globe right now. Now, why is that the case? Python is a very easy to learn language. The learning slope for understanding Python and using Python is pretty like normal. So it's very easy to learn the language as well as it has implementations and usage in every single domain in IT, whether it be backend web development, whether it be data science, whether it be machine learning, whether it be AI, whether it be blockchain, IoT, big data. Every single big technology that exists as of this particular point of time will be you will be using Python. Python was invented by Guido van Rossum. That was the particular person who invented Python for you guys, and he was a great believer in programming for everybody. That was a term that he coined, that is programming for everybody, that anybody from across the globe with limited access to internet as well should be able to learn programming shouldn't be just limited to only those people with high mental capabilities or just mathematical researchers and all those kind of people. A normal human being should also be able to understand how to do programming and should be able to make great things out of it. And that is the reason why he invented something that is Python, that we know as of this particular point of time. Now, for us, for our purposes as well, we are going to learn data science in this particular bootcamp, a little bit of data science, the basics of it. So we are definitely going to learn, first of all, Python, then some packages in Python, that is your NumPy package and the pandas package, and then we'll be starting off with a bit of data science as well at the end. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So today is the very first class. We will be trying to keep the class a bit short so that you guys do not get like hyperventilated that, okay, there's a lot that we have to cover today and everything. So we'll try to keep the class a bit short today so that you guys are also able to enjoy the learning process. It will be my job to make sure that you guys are able to learn everything as well as you are able to understand everything in a fun way. Okay. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? As for attendance, I will be letting you guys know at the end of today's class. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. Anshul Bhatt, the information for the React Bootcamp, I think so, has been sent for the WhatsApp groups as well. It will be starting at 10 o'clock. I think so. We have already scheduled the bootcamp as well on our channel. Let me just check. Yes, so we have scheduled it for 10 o'clock tonight. Okay, so you guys can be like you can continue from right over there as well. Okay, so let me just open up the coding section itself. So it's Python, so we are directly going to start with the coding aspect itself. We don't want to wait. Give me a second. I will just open up the notes that are there for this particular bootcamp so that you guys can go ahead and take up the notes as well. Okay, of course, if you want to take up your own notes, you can definitely do that. Okay, it's totally up to you. Otherwise, if you want to use our notes, you can do that as well. So give me a second, guys. I will just find the notes. Give me a second. Okay, important concepts in Python. Let me just share these notes with you guys on the live chat. So I am providing the link for the same in the live chat as well, guys. The link to the notes, I pinned the links as well. Okay, so I pinned the link, and along with the same, I'm providing it down the description of the video as well. So link to notes, and let me just provide it for you. So Control V and save. So I provided the link for our notes that we are going to do right now. Okay, don't worry about it. Like I said, you don't need to know Python. We'll be learning Python from scratch. Okay, so you don't have to understand Python as well. And right now I provided the notes in the live chat. I've pinned it up as well, so you guys can access the notes from right over there. As you're able to see, these are the notes that has been provided to you guys. It has proper explanation for everything as well as a good gist. Okay, so that if you want to revise something or you want to learn something at any point of time, you are definitely definitely able to do that from right over here. Okay, so I personally made this. If there is some spelling mistakes or something like that, try to ignore it. But I hope that the code, every single code will be working absolutely fine. Okay, I don't think so there should be any problem with the coding aspect of it. Of course, like there might be spelling mistakes because I have written all these notes like in the middle of the night itself. So there might be one or two spelling mistakes, but do pardon me for the same. Okay, so let's get started right away, guys. What I want from your end is that open up a new tab. Okay, do not do it along with me. Okay, do not do it along with me. What I want you to do is pay a lot of close attention to what I'm doing right now. Listen to me very carefully. Do not code along with me. Try to understand everything that I'm going to say, because if you're coding along with me, you would be a bit slower than what I'm doing right over here, and you'll be missing out on what I have to say. So I don't want that to happen. Once the bootcamp has ended, please open up the notes and try to do it on your own, so that you guys are able to cement all the information, all the knowledge that I'm able to provide it to you guys. Okay, so let's get started right away. Once you have opened up Google, just search for Colab, Colab, Colab. Okay, just search for Colab and you will be able to get this result right over here. That is, welcome to a collaboratory Google research. We will be using this for writing our code. Okay, I'll be explaining why we are using this as well. Do not worry about the same. So just click on this. This will open up a new website for you that is called as Google Colab. Okay, it is taking a minute or two to load up. Give it a second or two. Okay, on the top you are able to see examples, recent, Google Drive, GitHub, and upload. As you're able to see all these different things right over here, I want you guys to select GitHub. Okay, I want you guys to select GitHub from right over here. You're having your examples, recent, Google Drive, GitHub, upload. Select GitHub. Okay, the notes, as you are able to see from right over here, I have posted the link to the notes on the live chat. If you guys are able to see this, I have posted the link to the note I pinned it up on the live chat as well. Next, I want you to click on this particular notes. It will open it up in a new tab. Okay, I want you to go to the URL and copy the link. Okay, I want you to go to the URL and copy the link from right over here. Once you have copied the link, I want you to come back to Google Colab, select GitHub. Right over here, you are having this particular like bar that you are having, this text space that you are having right over here. I want you to paste the link that you have copied of the notes right over here. Okay, I want you to paste the notes that you are link for the notes that you have copied right over here, and then click on the search button on the right hand side corner. Once you have done that, it will open the notes up for you guys to use in Google Collaboratory directly. Okay, again, like I'm explaining, you don't have to do it along with me, because you will be slow and then you will be missing out on what I'm going to say. Okay, later on after the class, you can watch the thing again if you're not able to figure it out, and do it again. Okay, it's very easy. Just try to listen to everything that I have to say, see everything that I'm doing, so that it's easier for you to grasp things out later on. Okay, again, so now that you have opened it in Google Colab, let me just explain to you why and what is Google Colab and why we are using this. Now, the first question that is there is, when you are doing data science, okay, machine learning, AI, deep learning, maybe data exploration and all those kind of stuff, there are two problem statements that you will be facing at any point of time. The first is storage space. Sometimes the data that you are going to have, that on which you are going to do data science, I will be explaining what is data science and everything later on. Okay, but sometimes the data that you are going to use will be huge. Okay, it will be like 6 GBs, 8 GBs, 12 GBs, 16 GB, sometimes even in terabytes as well. You will be having your data. Now, your laptop isn't compatible enough to use that kind of big data and work upon it. So that is the first problem statement that is there with your laptop or desktop. The second is, when you work with machine learning, deep learning, these are very graphic intensive applications. Okay, so you have to train the entire models and everything. So that is a very graphic intensive application. So you require good amount of graphic card in your device. Now, when you're using a laptop, most of you might be having some GTX or something like that, GeForce or something like that, MX 250 as or Intel inbuilt graphic card that is there. Okay, for example, I'm having RTX 2070 Ti as well as 2060. 3060 Ti and 3070 both. I have both of them, but yeah, still I know that my laptop isn't that great enough. Now, I've previously lost. So now what happens while training these models in machine learning is that it takes time. Okay. So sometimes you have to leave your laptop up and running for like 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, continuously using your GPU at the peak for the entire period of time. Now, this might cost you your laptop. Okay. Your laptop, your motherboard, or your computer itself might get burnt. Okay. I've already lost two laptops. I've lost a MacBook Pro. I've lost an i7 10th generation laptop as well. Both of these laptops I've lost to just training data sets on my laptop. So what Google has done for you guys, not everybody has access to a laptop or a good quality workstation as well. So due to that, Google has a lot of different like big servers around the globe that is sitting empty. And Google wants to promote the idea of learning data science from anywhere across the world. Like I said, Python for everybody, programming for everybody. Google also believes in that motto. So for that reason, what Google has done for you guys is they have provided you guys with this access to Google Colab. Now, Google Colab is a very free platform that you can use at any point of time from your mobile phone, from your like even a smart TV. If your smart TV, any device that can connect to an internet, you can use Google and open up a browser on that device. You can open up Google Colab right over there. Now, what Google Colab has done for you guys is instead of running all the program on your device, okay, instead of running all the program on your device right over here, it runs your program. It showcases your code. For example, right over here you are able to see your code right over here, but the code will run on the servers at Google. Okay, it will utilize the resources at Google to basically run your code and just show you the answer. So you are able to type your code on your browser, you are able to see the output on your browser, but the code itself is actually running on a server, on a computer that has been provided to you for free via Google. Okay, now these computers are the best in the entire world. They will have the best Intel processors, like the 12th generation processors, Ryzen 9 processors out there with a Tesla GPU. So a Tesla GPU is a GPU that costs 6 lakh rupees. That is the cost of one Tesla GPU. So you are easily able to understand that how powerful these systems are, and you are provided with like 13 gigs of RAM for free. Okay, you can directly use it and you don't have to pay anything as well. So even though you, and this basically helps you to safeguard your own computer as well, because like I said, I have already lost two computers up till this point of time. So I usually prefer using Google Colab, or even sometimes I use the AWS as SageMaker as well. But yeah, this is the best thing that you can do. Okay, the next thing that is there is, once you have opened up Google Colab, you want to click on this particular connect button. Okay, you want to click this particular connect button to connect your instance of Google Colab to the servers out there at Google. Okay, so this will basically allocate you some resources right over there. It will connect you to the resources and then initialize those resources for you. Okay, once it has initialized those resources and allocated it for you, you can go ahead and write down your code and start practicing and do everything. Right over here, as you are able to see, okay, the information, you have been provided with 12.68 GBs of RAM and 107.72 GBs of storage space as well. That is the fastest SSD storage spaces that are there, so that it is very easy for you to do anything. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. You guys, you see there are 900 people right now live with us, so I want to see 900 yes as well, so that I'm able to understand that you guys are able to understand everything, guys. Okay, so please be a bit more interactive with me on the live chat, so that it's easier for me to understand whether everybody has understood it or not. Okay, that's great, guys, that's great. So right now, whenever, so most of you are Indian, some of you are from outside India as well. I'm an Indian, I live in Bangalore right now. I'm a software engineer as well. But there is a tradition in India, whenever we start something new, it is considered to be a very auspicious to eat curd and sugar before doing that. In many other countries, there might be some other thing that is considered to be auspicious before starting a new thing. The same goes out for India as well. and the same goes out for programmers. So whenever a programmer starts out with a new programming language that he or she is going to learn, at that point of time, they start out by writing hello world, printing out hello world in that particular language. That's the first thing that they do in that language itself. So we will do the exact same thing as well. We will also do first of all print hello world in Python, and then start off with learning Python as a programming language. To be able to write some code inside Google Colab, if you are hovering between the text, you'll be able to find two options right over here, code and text. We want to write some code, so we just have to click on this particular plus code button. We'll create a small coding arena for us where we are able to write our code. So we want to print something out in Python. We want to print hello world in Python. Okay, so it's very simple. Okay, it's very simple right now. What you have to do is you just have to write print. Okay, you have to tell Python that you want to print something. Okay, you just have to tell Python that you want to print something. So print, and then in parentheses whatever you want to print. For example, I want to print hello world. Okay, there's no semicolon at the end, there's nothing like that, just print hello world. If you even have like very poor knowledge of English as well, then also you will be able to read this right over here. Okay, you are able to read this right over here, and you will be able to understand that you want to print hello world on your screen. Krishnan Valvalia, is this a recorded lecture, just live stream live? No. Otherwise I wouldn't have like answered your question. Okay, so no issues in that. Okay, so right over here, as you're able to see, print hello world. And to run this particular line of code, what you have to do is, there are two ways of running this line of code. Either you can click on this particular play button. Okay, either you can click on this particular play button right over here, or you can just click on shift enter. Okay, you can click on shift enter, shift and enter together. So in this particular way, as you are able to see, you are getting hello world printed on your screen. You can also do control enter as well. That too will print this particular thing for you. Okay, so you can either click on this particular play button, click on shift enter, or click on control enter as well. So these are the three ways in which you can run your code inside a Google Colab. Are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand up to here, guys? Please do let me know. Great, amazing, guys, amazing. So we'll start off with the print function in Python, guys. Just what we did right now. Let's try to understand it. Okay, you will be seeing this print function very frequently in Python programming. Anything that you're doing in Python, you will be seeing this at all the times. Okay, it helps us to see what exactly is happening in our code. Let us try to run these next few lines of code right now. So for example, I'm having 2 plus 7. Okay, I'm having this particular code 2 plus 7. So can you guys let me know what is 2 plus 7? 2 plus 7 is 9. So when Python sees this particular like code, it sees, okay, 2 plus 7, 9. Okay, so what to do with this particular 9? Okay, I don't have any code after this, so whatever is the last thing in my hand, Python will just put it out on your screen. Okay, Python will just print it out on your screen. So if I'm pressing control enter right over here, as you're able to see, we are getting 9 on our screen directly. We are getting 9 on our screen directly. Similar to that, if I'm putting up one more line of code, that is 2 multiplied by 7 right over here, 2 multiplied by 7 right over here, then that is 14. So how Python will interpret these two lines of code? It will first go to the first line of code. It will see, okay, so 2 plus 7. Okay, 2 plus 7 is 9. Okay, I have got 9 in my hand. What to do with this particular 9? Nobody is telling me anything. It will see, okay, I have a next line of code as well. So it will just ignore that 9. Now that 9 has been lost in the memory. Now Python does not have access to that particular answer. It will come to the next line of code. It will do again 2 multiplied by 7, that is 14. Again, the last thing in Python's hand is 14 right now. Now this is the last line of code. Python does not know what to do with this particular 14, so it will just show it on your screen. So as you're able to see right over here, if I'm running this particular line of code, you're able to see that we are getting 14 printed out on our screen. Okay, we are getting 14 printed out on our screen. Now that is not what we want. Okay, we want both 9 as well as 14 on our screen. So what we can do, we have to explicitly tell Python what to do with that 9. Okay, we want it to print it out on your screen. We want to print it out on your screen. You have to explicitly tell Python. For that, you have to put it up into parentheses and just write print in front of it. Okay, so now Python will again go to the same lines, but with this time that 9, 2 plus 7 is 9. Python knows that, okay, now I have to print it out on our screen. Okay, we have to print it out on our screen. So if I'm running this particular line of code again, as you are able to see, we are getting both 9 and 14 printed out on our screen. Okay, we are getting both 9 and 14 printed out on our screen. Now, what is the problem with this, guys? What is the problem with this? Although 14 is printed out on our screen, but anytime that we are writing more number lines of code, okay, anytime that we are like running more number lines of code itself, we are writing more number of lines of code, at that point of time this 14 won't be printed out. So it's not a good practice. Although this is working, although we are getting 14 on our screen, this is not a good practice. So if you want it to be on your screen, just write print in front of it. Just write print in front of it, and this is the right way of writing the code. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. For those who are using YouTube for the very first time and they are not able to see what you are not able to see the screen clearly, and you're using the YouTube for the very first time, don't worry about it. I will help you guys out. There is a gear button, there's a setting button on the top right corner of your video. You can just click on that and click on quality, and then click on advanced, and then increase the quality of the video to 720p or 1080p, so that you are able to see the video absolutely clearly as well. Okay, yes, after print there is no space. Okay, after print there is no space. Okay, great. Okay, so let's move on to the next particular thing, that is variables. Okay, now variables is a very important thing that is used in every single programming language. Let's try to understand what is variables using an example. Okay, so let's go back to our drawing screen. Let's delete everything from right over here, and let's try to understand variables from a small example, guys. Okay, so let's consider that you are a programmer. Okay, you are a new programmer that has shifted recently to Bangalore. Okay, you have shifted recently to Bangalore. Let me just draw you out. Okay, and let me just draw some features and your face. Okay, so this is you. Okay, you have recently shifted out to Bangalore itself. You are looking forward to you have got a job. Okay, you are a programmer, so of course you have got a job. That's why you are shifting to Bangalore. And your salary, your monthly salary is 1 lakh rupees. Okay, your monthly salary is 1 lakh rupees. You are of course looking forward to a house for rent. Okay, so right now you have taken up a house for rent, and your rent is, let's say, 20,000 rupees. Okay, your rent is 20,000 rupees, as well as you have taken a bike. Okay, so Bangalore has a lot of traffic. You want to take up a bike as well, so you have taken up a bike on EMI. The EMI of the bike is also 20,000 rupees per month. Okay, so that is the EMI of the bike. You also go to the gym. Okay, so you are a gym going person and you go to the gym, and your gym membership fees is 5,000 rupees per month. Let's consider that. Okay, so these are your expenses, as well as you are a tax paying citizen of India. So you are having a tax rate of, let's say, let's consider the rate. Okay, let's consider as a rate, and the tax rate right now is 30%. That is 0.3. Okay, so that is 30% right over here. So this is all the information that you need. Now, you are a programmer. You don't want to set every single month and just like pay your rent individually, then pay your EMI, pay your gym membership, calculate your taxes, file your taxes, calculate your savings. So you don't want to like calculate your expenses. So you don't want to do all these different things. Okay, you don't want to do all these different things right now. You are a programmer, so you thought of creating a program that is able to do all these different things for you. So you started writing a program itself. Let's say that you started writing a program, and for example, now this program is like 10,000 lines of code. Okay, there are 10,000 lines of code into the program itself. 10,000 lines of code of program to do all these different things for you. Okay, Krishna Valia, is this particular person recorded? Like, this is the second time he's asking this. Either he's not here for studying, okay, or he wants to disturb everybody in the class. Alia, if you are asking this one more time, okay, Krishnan Walia, I'll be removing you from the class itself. Okay, I don't want disturbances to be there in my class. Okay, so let's continue from right over there. Okay, so you're having 10,000 lines of code right now. Okay, so what you want to do right now is, for example, you want to calculate your expenses. So your expenses would be, let's say, 20,000 in rent, plus you will be having your EMI, that is again 20,000. Then you will be having your gym membership fees, that is 5,000 right over here. Then you will be having your taxes as well. Now to calculate your taxes, it is basically 0.3 times multiplied by 1 lakh rupees. But you have to subtract your rent as well as your EMI, because that is a tax deductible output. Okay, that's a tax deductible output. So let's minus your 20,000 as your rent as well as your 20,000 as your EMI, and that is how you are able to calculate your expenses. Okay, now you want to calculate your savings. So what is your savings? So you have to have your salary right over here, that is 1 lakh rupees, minus you want to do the entire expenses. So you just, I will just copy paste it down below. So I'll just copy paste the entire thing, Control C, Control V. Let me shift it right over here, and then I will just bring it a bit more closer. Okay, so you want to have your pen and you want to subtract your salary from your expenses, and that is how you are able to get your savings. Then you want to calculate your taxes, so you have to write the code once again. So for calculating taxes, it will be 0.3 multiplied by 1 lakh rupees minus 20,000 right over here, and that is your taxes. Okay, so this is how you are able to write your entire 10,000 lines of the code. Okay. Unayan Mishra. Yes, this is a recorded class, man. That is the reason why I'm able to read all the names. Sri, Balaji, Vivek Yadav, Deep Jain. So that's great. If, yeah. See, there will always be some people in the class who are not there to actually study. Okay, don't worry about this. There is one small team that I have that basically notes down the names of these students, and these students, even after they attend the entire bootcamp, they never get the certificate, because they were not here to study. They were here to masti matargasti. They were not here to study, so we never give them the certificates as well. They give us the proof in the live chat itself that I'm not here to study. Okay, so we note these names down. Okay, whoever is disturbing the class, and we just provide it to Microsoft that these are the students that were disturbing the class itself. We don't want them to be sent the certificates, and they don't just send the certificates to these students. You don't have to worry about it, guys. We deal with these students on our own way. You don't have to worry. Just go with the classes itself, focus upon the classes. Those who are here to learn, just learn. Those who are not here to learn, enjoy, waste your time. Good for you. Before coming to do like this right over here, instead just open up Netflix, chill, bro. Why are you coming here? Okay, so now this is a huge problem. Okay, there's a very big problem right over here. Your landlady comes to know that you are a software developer. Now she knows that a software engineer in Bangalore earns big bucks. Okay, so what your let me draw your angry landlady right over here. So this is your landlady. Okay, and she is like very mean. Okay, she's very mean right over here, and she comes to know that you are a software engineer. She tells you that, okay, you earn a lot of money. I'm increasing the rent. I'm increasing the rent from 20,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees. I'm increasing the rent from 20,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees. If you want to continue living in this house, you have to pay me 30,000 rupees from the next like next day itself. Next month you have to pay me 30,000 rupees per month. Now of course you don't want to go through all that pain to find a new house, shift your furniture right over there. You are settled, this is a good society. You are like, okay, I will be paying 30,000 rupees from the next month itself. But there's a big problem. You have to go through your program, the 10,000 lines of code that you have written right over here, the 10,000 lines of code that you have written right over here itself. You want to go through the entire like code and update your rent from 20,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees, guys. Okay, you want to go through the entire code and update your rent from 20,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees. Okay, are you guys able to understand? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand? Please let me know. Okay, great. So now somebody will be very smart. Okay, some of you are very smart and you are like, sir, why do you do that? We'll just do a control F and control R. We'll find and replace all the 20,000 with 30,000. Okay, our problem is solved. Okay, we'll just find all the 20,000 inside our code and we'll just replace it by 30,000 in just one go by doing control F and control R. But what is the problem with this? Can somebody let me know? Just think about it. What is the problem with this? Can somebody let me know? What is the problem that you will be facing if you are finding all the 20,000 rupees in your code and changing it to 30,000 rupees? Can you guys let me just think about it? Very simple. Okay, if you're doing control F and control R, you're finding and replacing all the 20,000 rupees. Okay, so into 30,000 rupees. What is the problem right over there? That's absolutely great, guys. That is the EMI of the bike is also 20,000 rupees. So your EMI of the bike will also be increased to 30,000 rupees and you don't want to do it. Okay, you don't want to do that. Your EMI will also increase if you're doing that. So what is the next possible solution? Go through all the 10,000 lines of code line by line, find every 20,000 rupees, check whether it is for your rent or for your EMI, and then update it. Okay, then update it to 30,000 rupees. Now this is a huge burden for you. Every time if your gym membership is changing, your EMI is changing, your taxation is changing, your rent is changing, you have to go through the entire 10,000 lines of code again and again and again and change those numbers according to yourself, and you don't have that kind of time. Okay, that is where the concept of variables come into place. Variables are nothing else but like nicknaming somebody. So for example, uh, this is I don't know if you guys see anime or not. So this is Catarok. Okay, it's Catarok. So basically his same name is Catarok, and but everybody calls him as Goku. Okay, so the nickname for this particular person is Goku. Everybody will refer to him as Goku itself. Okay, so anybody who is calling out to Goku, he knows that he or she is basically calling out to Goku itself, to Kakarot itself. Only Vegeta calls him Kakarot. I don't know why, but yeah, so that is the basic thing. The same thing goes on right over here inside our code as well. For all these numbers itself, we can assign it a nickname. For example, Sal. Okay, SAL basically describes 1 lakh rupees. Okay, rent basically describes 20,000 rupees. EMI describes 20,000 rupees. Gym describes 5,000 rupees. Rate describes 0.3 rupees right over here itself. Okay, so right now you can represent the exact same line as rent plus EMI plus gym plus your rate multiplied by sal minus rent minus EMI. Okay, you can write the exact same line as this, and you can assign a new nickname to this. You can assign a new nickname to this, that is your expense. EXPENCE, expense. You can write it as a new name. Okay, you can assign a new nickname to it, that is expense right over here. Similarly, for the next line of code as well, you can do the exact same thing. Sal minus, you know the nickname for this entire stuff. Okay, you know the nickname for the entire stuff. You can nickname it as you have nicknamed it as expense, so you can write it EXPENCE, expense right over here as well. And you can provide it again, you can provide it another nickname, let's say savings, SAVE, save. Okay, you can provide it another nickname right over here. Similar to that, you can also provide this into the same as well. You can write it as rate into sal minus rent minus EMI right over here, and you can nickname it as tax. Okay, you can nickname it as tax right over here, guys. So the entire same code that you had previously, right now you have used variables or nicknames to basically address them. Now for example, if a landlady comes up and says that, okay, I'm increasing my rent from 20,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees, you don't even have to look at these 10,000 lines of code. You don't even have to look at these 10,000 lines of code. Once they have been written, they have been written in stone. What you have to do is you just have to come to this particular part, these 5 lines of code. You have to change 20,000 to 30,000. Okay, right over here you have to change 20,000 to 30,000 right over here, and that's done. Everywhere where you have used rent into your 10,000 lines of code, everywhere wherever you have used rent into your 10,000 lines of code, the value of rent right now has been increased to 30,000 rupees, because rent refers to 30,000 rupees itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. I know Imran Pasha that you know everything. I also know this. Okay, I know my machine learning as well. I know deep learning. I've been practicing it for 4 years up till now. I've been working in the industry for 3 years up till now. So what should I do? Should I not take up the bootcamp? No. I want to make sure that every student who is coming to the bootcamp, no matter what level of experience or what level of knowledge that he has, he's able to start along with his colleagues. If you don't know how to work in a team, okay, you are not at all suitable to go into software engineering. Okay, it's all about teamwork. You have to address, you have to take up the weakest link and take it with you. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. For those who are not able to listen to me properly, okay, you can just scroll back and listen to me once again. Okay, it's very simple. We are using nicknames. So if we are increasing our rent from 20,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees right over here, so wherever we have used the keyword rent, okay, wherever we have used the word rent right over here in our 10,000 lines of code, it refers back to this new 30,000. It contains the value 30,000 inside of it. Okay. Okay, so right now, the second thing that you need to understand about variables is think about variables. So how to make a variable in Python? Making a variable is very simple in Python. For example, rent is equals to 30,000. That is how you make a variable called as rent that has a value of 30,000 inside of it. That's it. That is how you basically, this is a code in Python that basically creates a variable called as rent that contains a value of 30,000 inside of it. Now think about variables in a very similar sense. Like think about variables as a box. Okay, if you are written this particular line of code, this means that you have created a box called as rent. Okay, you have created a box called as rent right over here that has the value 30,000 inside of it. That has the value 30,000 inside of it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Just think about it as a box that has a name of rent and that contains a value of 30,000 inside of it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Now, there is any type of equation that you are making, any type of equation that you are having, there are always two sides of an equation, the LHS and the RHS. Okay, the left hand side and the right hand side. Okay, whenever you are having a variable name, for example rent, on the left hand side it refers to the box. Okay, whenever you are having the variable name on the left hand side, it refers to the box. Whereas whenever you are having a variable name on the right hand side, okay, if you are having rent on the right hand side of the equation, it refers to the value. Okay, it refers to the value that it contains. Okay, it refers to the value that it contains. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. If you are having the rent as a variable name on the left hand side of any function, then that basically means that you are referring to the box itself. Whereas if you are having a variable name on the right hand side of any function, you are referring to the value that it contains. Now let us see a practical example to be able to understand this. Okay, let me create a question for you. So I'm having a question. Okay, I'm writing B. So let's say A is equals to 3. Okay, I'm writing this particular variable. A is equals to 3. Okay, B is equals to A is equals to 6. I want you guys to let me know what is the answer. Okay, what is the answer to this particular stuff? Write the answer as the value of A comma B. What will be, for example, if the value of A is 9 and the value of B is like 12, then write 9 comma 12 in the live chat. What will be the answer after running these 3 lines of code? Write it in the live chat, guys. What will be the value of A comma B? Please do let me know in the live chat, guys. What will the value of A comma B in the live chat? Please let me know. I want to see 900 answers to this question in the live chat, guys. 900 answers. I want to understand what is your thought process. What will be the value of A comma B, guys? Please do let me know. If you're not able to understand it, do not worry. Just write, I'm not able to understand. Okay, do not worry about it. There's no harm, no foul. But if you are sure about your answer, write the answer of A comma B in the live chat, guys. Please do let me know. Write the answer of A comma B in the live chat, guys. Please do let me know. So most of you have written 6,3, and that is the correct answer, guys. That is, the value of A would be 6 and the value of B would be 3. To be able to understand this, it's pretty simple. When you are having A is equals to 3, you are creating a box called as A. Okay. And you are having the value of 3 inside of it. Next, you are having B is equals to A. So whenever you are having A on the right hand side, that basically means it is the value that is referring. So the value of A is 3, whereas B is on the left hand side. So that means a box called as B. So you are writing B. Now B contains the value of 3 inside of it. Okay, not the entire box A. It contains 3 inside of it. And then you are having A is equals to 6. So you are basically removing 3 from inside the box. Okay, you are removing 3 inside the box and you are replacing it by 6. Okay, you are replacing it by 6. This is the meaning of the 3 lines of code. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. This is the meaning of these 3 lines of code. Nishant Chauhan, are you able to understand this? Please do let me know. Nishant, I want your answer. Are you able to understand this? Please do let me know. Nishant, are you able to understand this? Please do let me know, Nishant. Nishant, are you able to understand this? Please do let me know. I'm waiting for your answer. Only then I will be proceeding further. Okay, I'll just repeat myself once again. Do not worry about it. Okay, you are having A is equals to 3, B is equals to A, and then A is equals to 6 right over here. So what is happening? The first line of code basically means you are creating a box called as A that has a value of 3 inside of it. Okay, you are having the value of 3 inside of it. The next line of code basically means that you're creating a box called as B. Okay, and A is on the right hand side. That means that you're referring to the value that is stored inside of A. You're referring to the value that is stored inside of A itself. So you want to put, so this box called as B, you want to put up the value 3. That is the value that is contained inside of A inside of here, because it is on the right hand side. A is on the right hand side. Okay, and then you are having A is equals to 6. So what you're doing is you are removing the value 3 from inside the box. Okay, you are removing the value of 3 from inside the box and replacing it by 6. Okay, you are replacing. So this line basically does this. Okay, this line basically does this, and you are removing 3 from inside the block and replacing it by 6 right over here. So this is the final answer. That is, the value of A is equals to 6 and the value of B is equals to 3. So the answer that I wanted to see inside of the live chat would have been 6,3 right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, great. So let's go back to our code right over here. So variables, understanding variables is very important in any programming language. They are used in all the time in Python. So whether you are going in C, C++, Java, Python, JavaScript, in every single programming language that you're going to learn at any point of time, you will be using the concept of variables. Using variables in place of direct numbers have various advantages. We have seen that right now. Okay, so let us look at how to create a variable right over here. So having month is equals to 12. Like I said, it is very simple to create a variable in Python, and you can use it. So if you're doing print month, so that will print out 12. That is the value that it contains. Okay, so if I'm running this pretty line of code, as you're able to see, it prints out 12. as your answer. Okay, so the same thing, like a is equals to 3, b is equals to a, so the value of b would be 3. Okay, it will print out 3 as your answer right over here. Okay, so it is as simple as that. Now right over here, as you're able to see, okay, right over here as you're able to see, you don't have any value for x. Okay, you haven't declared what x is. Python does not know what x is. There's no x is equals to something. Okay, Python does not know what x contains. So if you're directly trying to use a variable right over here, it will give you an error. Okay, it will give you an error that is saying that name x is not defined. Okay, name x is not defined. That is, you have to define x. So you have to do something like this. First of all, you have to declare x, that x is equals to 12 or something like that, and then you can go ahead and use it. Without that, it will give you an error in Python. Okay, great. So we'll stop right over here. I don't want to burden you on the very first day. Okay, no issues in that. Now I'll be telling you guys about the certificate criteria. Okay, so please try to remember, like, listen to me very carefully. Okay, about what is the certificate criteria itself. Okay. So like I had explained it to you in the past as well, there are two certificates. Okay, the first certificate is via DevTown. I've already shown you the certificates as well. Okay, so why can't we print x? Because if I don't tell you who is so let's say that I've not told you who is let's say Izuku Midoriya. You have no idea. I'm just telling you that, okay, call Izuku Midoriya. You don't have his number. How will you call him? There's just like no possibility of you calling him, because I haven't told you what it is. Like it is a dish, it is a person, it is an animal. You don't know anything about it. How will you call him? Okay, the same thing goes with Python as well. If you don't tell Python what is x, x needs to contain some value. If you don't tell Python what it is, how will you print it out? How will Python like understand what to do with that x? Okay, if you don't tell him what it is. Okay, so that is the main thing, guys. Okay, great. So right over here, there are two certificates that are there. That is the DevTown certificate. So for the DevTown certificate, every single day I will be taking your attendance. How will I be taking your attendance? I will be telling you after this. Okay, but every single day I will be taking your attendance. Okay, so for example, today I will be showing you a QR code. You will have to scan the QR code. It will open up a Google form, and then you will have to like fill that Google form with your details to basically get the attendance for today. Tomorrow maybe I will be showing you a link. Okay, day after tomorrow maybe I will be posting the link on the Telegram group, and so on and so forth. So every single day I will be taking your attendance in different formats. Okay, now once I have taken up your attendance for the entire 7 days, so the bootcamp is of 7 days long. So once I've taken up your attendance, let's say those students who will be having 7 out of 7 days of attendance, that is 100% attendance. Okay, those students will be having 100% attendance. Those students will be getting the certificates via DevTown. Okay, only those students will be getting the certificates via DevTown. Okay, the second certificate that we are having in this particular bootcamp is via Microsoft. Okay, the second certificate that we are having is via Microsoft. Now, those students will be having 7 out of 7 days of attendance. Okay, that is 100% attendance. Okay, 100% attendance. As well as at the end of the bootcamp, on the 7th day, we will be making a small project in data science. Okay, we will be doing a small project in data science. I'll be live coding it in front of you. This video will be provided to you guys. You will get 3 to 4 days to make that project. So I'll be making the entire project in front of you. You don't have to worry about it. I will be providing you the video as well, so that you are able to take a reference to that video. You'll be getting 3 to 4 days to create that project as well. After that, we'll be asking you to submit the project. Now, how to submit the project, where to submit the project, what is the project, I'll be telling you on the 7th day of the bootcamp, not right now, on the 7th day of the bootcamp. But yes, we will be doing a project, and we'll be asking you to submit that project as well. Again, what is the project, where like how to submit the project, how, like everything else, I'll be telling you guys on the 7th day of the bootcamp. Okay, so right over here, as I said, okay, those students will be having 100% attendance, as well as the correct project that they will be submitting. Okay, correct project. Only those students will be getting the certificates via Microsoft. Okay, Only those students will be getting the certificate via Microsoft. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Like I said, we are going to use Google Colab for the entire duration. So even if you don't have a laptop or a computer, you can do it from your own mobile phone. Everybody has a smartphone. So if you have a smartphone where you can access Google Chrome, you can open up Google Colab and make the entire project on your mobile phone as well. So you don't have to worry about it. I've thought about it beforehand. So you don't have to worry about it. I've taken up all the precautions that anybody who has a smartphone can attend this bootcamp and get the certificate at the end. Okay. So, and again, there's no cost associated with the certificates, neither with the bootcamp. We don't charge anything for the same, guys. Okay. The only thing that we expect from you guys is your support. That's it. That's everything that we want from you guys. If you are able to provide your support, that is more than sufficient for us. Nothing more than that. These certificates usually cost, so for example, the Microsoft certificate usually costs about like 2,000 to 3,000 rupees per certificate. Okay, if you are going to get it somewhere else, but we provide it for free because we don't want money. We just want to make sure that you guys are able to learn. So at the end of the bootcamp, when you are going out of this bootcamp, you have a basic knowledge about Python, some of its libraries, a basic knowledge about data science. You have done a small project in data science as well that you can put up on your resume. You have got certificates that you can put up on your resume as well that will help you guys out in the future when you are applying for different companies. So that is the entire thing that we have done for you guys in this bootcamp. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. This bootcamp has been brought to you in collaboration with just Microsoft this time. From the 15th or the 20th of August, we will also be collaborating with Google and we'll be providing you certificates via both the companies. But this bootcamp, we have done it just with Microsoft. Okay. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. Now, like I said, the only thing that we expect from your behalf is your support. So because what happens is, guys, we have to reach out to different companies. Like now we have partnered up with Postman for a future bootcamp. We'll be providing you with a bootcamp from their end, as well as you'll be getting certificates via their end as well. We are in talks with Amazon and Facebook to provide you with more number of certificates in our bootcamps. But that is only possible if these companies see that whatever we are providing to you guys is actually helping you guys out in some way or the other. So please do not hesitate. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, it becomes very easy for us to approach these companies to make sure that, okay, so see, the students are liking the boot camps, they are enjoying it, they are learning something out of it. They are like, they want to see more boot camps from our end. Please to like provide them with certificates from your end as well. That is how like you guys are also getting a lot of benefit due to that. So I only request you guys, like I said, we don't charge anything, we don't have anything right over here. The only thing that we want from your end is just like the video and subscribe the channel. It literally takes a minute. Just scroll down a bit. There are just 2 buttons that you have to click and that's it. Okay, and that's it. There's nothing else to it. So I hope that let's take up a aim. Okay, let's take up 850 likes on this particular video. If we are able to reach 850 likes, I will show you the attendance. How does that sound? Okay, if we reach 850 likes right over here, I will be showing you the attendance link. How does that sound? Okay. For those who want to connect with me personally, they can definitely reach out to me on my LinkedIn profile. Okay, they can reach out to me on my LinkedIn profile. It will be great to connect with you guys as well. Along with the same, if you want to connect with me personally, unofficially, you can reach out to me on Instagram as well. It will be great to connect with you guys as well. Else, if you want to reach out to DevTown in general, you can connect with us on our Instagram page on DevTown, as you are able Instagram page called as DevTown. We try to provide you guys with good amount of information on a daily basis, just bits and pieces of information. What I suggest is take some time every day, just 5 minutes of your day. Go through the posts that we are posting. Every day you will be able to learn something new. For example, let's say scripting versus programming languages. What is that? I have no idea. So go through the post. Okay, what is a scripting language? What is a programming language? What are the differences? Why is something popular than the other? Where are it used? And then at the end, we have a small KBC as well. Okay, if you don't know the answer, search for it. Okay, search for it, read through it a bit. In this way, every single day, you will be increasing your knowledge bit by bit. and that is very important to every single day to learn something new. This is extremely important. All the posts that we have is usually like based on some of the interview questions that are there. So what is the difference between scripting and programming language? Maybe let's say Java oops concept. These are all something that is being asked to you in your interviews. We also try to provide you some tips. We provide you with some developer roadmaps as well. So for example, if you want to learn Java, what should be the process that you should be following right over there? For example, if you want to learn, let's say, what is the difference between front end and back end development? Okay, you want to switch from service to product based companies, what should be the path that you should be following? Similar to that, we also try to post some good memes to keep the community entertained as well. For example, this is one that I like, that I killed a man and you, and I was just using light theme on Discord. So like all the programmers usually are obsessed with the fact that to use the dark theme itself. So this is an ongoing joke in the community, so we thought about posting it out. Okay, so we also try to post something just to keep you guys a bit entertained as well, because we understand that it can be daunting, like your college life, your boot camps, and you are wanting to study more. So some memes and everything always to keep you guys entertained a bit. We try to do that. So this is one that my team created, and I really like this, that chalo teri MNC mein job kaise lagi, so pehle ye dekho. So I just love these memes. Okay, definitely it would be great to connect with you guys as well. Okay, so I will be showing you. So did we reach our goal of 8,850 likes? Or yeah, we have already reached the goal. I'm not the CEO of this company. I'm one of the co-founders. Our CEO is an international woman. We are a female-led organization. Her name is Susie. At some point of time in the bootcamp, I will definitely like you guys to meet her as well. She's a very knowledgeable but very busy person. So I will definitely try to make sure that you guys are able to meet them as well. Those who want to connect with me, they can connect with me on LinkedIn, on Instagram. It will be great to talk to you as well. So let me show you the attendance link for today, guys. Give me a second. Please give me a second. I will show you the attendance link for today. Up till that point of time, this is my, so I will provide you the link to the Instagram as well as LinkedIn profile if you want. For those who don't know Suzy, for those who know Suzy, you guys must be pretty familiar with her. So it will be amazing for you guys, me to connect with you guys as well. Okay, so let me provide you with my details right over here. And for those who want to connect to us personally on the DevTown channel, I will definitely suggest that. The link for the same is down in the description of the video. I've pinned up the link for my LinkedIn as well as the Instagram profile as well. So if you want to connect with me personally, it would be great to be able to do that with you. So let me just create the attendance form for today, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Of course, one more thing, guys, when you are filling up the attendance form, okay, when you are filling up the attendance form, please make sure that you are using the exact same email in all the attendance forms. Okay, please use the exact same email in all the attendance form, guys. Do not use different email IDs. Please use the exact same email in all the attendance form, please. It is very, very, very important for you guys to understand this, that if you are using different email IDs while filling up the attendance form, will not take that attendance into consideration. Okay, please use the exact same email ID while filling up the attendance form, guys. I wanted to make sure that this is told to you guys properly so that you guys are not forgetting about it. Okay, let me just generate the QR code for this particular attendance. Okay, here, let me just download it, name it as day, cancel it, download it again. Shit. Okay, I just downloaded it directly, so isn't that. This is a QR code, guys. You can take a screenshot for it. This is a YouTube video. This will be made available to you guys as well. The attendance link will be closed at 12 midnight. You have to fill the attendance form before that. The QR code, if you don't know how to scan a QR code, you can use your Google Lens. You can use a QR code scanning app. You can, if you are having an iOS device, you can directly use the camera itself. Otherwise as well, if you don't know how to scan a QR code, just search for it on Google. It's pretty simple. If you still don't know how to scan a QR code, just search search for it on Google, you will be easily able to scan the QR code. Again, this is a YouTube video. You can pause the video, take a screenshot, move further, you can rewind it back, so don't worry about it. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Dikshant Sharma, the difference between Anaconda and Colab is that Anaconda still uses your like laptop resources to operate. Okay, both of them are built on Jupyter notebooks. Okay, whereas Google Colab provides you the resources at Google's servers. That is the major difference between the two. Okay, I hope that you guys are able to understand this. Please let me know. Great. Okay, so I think so that would be it for our today's class. I hope that you guys had a great time in our today's class, guys, and you learned something new at the end of the day. It was great to see you guys in today's class, and I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's class as well. The timing will be the exact same. Okay, we are not going to change the timings. Let's meet tomorrow. Please be on time, and we'll be continuing our journey with Python. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Is it possible to get into data analyst without from a non-CS background? So let me just tell you this as well, that people from commerce, people from maritime engineering, people from civil, chemical, mechanical also get placed as data analysts, data engineers into different companies. Okay, so these big companies do not care from which branch or from which college are you from. They only care about one thing: do you have the right skills, do you have the right knowledge? If you have it, you are hired. If you don't have it, fuck off. Like, that's the entire ideology that these companies are having. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, and it was amazing to meet you guys again. We'll definitely try to meet tomorrow as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.